Chapter 4 of as yet untitled novel. Tuesday night she did not rest. The day had yielded little more than grimly picturesque views through the mullioned windows, cryptic smiles from her hosts, and the vague sense that she might be coming down with a cold. She had still not gained access to the tower. She stood at the oak footboard of the heavy old bed, glowering at the smooth pillows like a foe that would not invite her to sleep, and then turned and what? What? Christ. Turned and what? Christ, what? What's she going to do in the middle of the fucking night? Search the place? Find a tome? A key? To what? She doesn't know what she's looking for. Nobody's told her anything because these bloody characters haven't told me anything. So far, it's just a vague collection of enigmatic hints at suspicious activity. It seems mildly offensive that my characters appear to know more than I do and won't share. Oh, if I could just name this thing. Even a working title might give me a basket to work in. Some loose framing that tells me what I'm aiming at. But it eludes me. This whole bloody book is elusive. I had a starting point, but now I'm wandering aimlessly in the wilderness and I don't know where to go. Maybe I should just trust Eliot. Trust Eliot. What would you say, baby sister? It will tell you what it wants to be called. It will tell you when the time is right, as though the novel has sentience. You know, she always talks about my books as though they possess the self-awareness of a creature that is slowly coming into being through the unwitting stroke of my pen. I'd always dismissed that as the result of booze and pills, my poor little broken sister. But perhaps they've opened the doors of her perception, because truly she might be right about this book. It resists any attempts at my control. Every direction I try to take, it tells me is wrong and leads me down another darker path where I'm just stumbling along, with neither walls nor light to guide me. Maybe I should just let it take me where it wants to, but I don't know enough. I'm working on guesses and fragments of information, fireflies of enlightenment that are not bright enough to blaze the way. Maybe Dickie Launceston could help. God, I know he could. Bloody Dickie Launceston, who so far has been nothing but a perpetual distraction. And it's not just because he seems to refuse all attempts at seduction, which honestly baffles me more than it offends. It's just that unfathomable smile behind which lies a wealth of knowledge. I know it, but he won't share. Yet, anyway. Perhaps he means to. When the time is right. Perhaps that's what this invitation to Alfoxton House is all about. Perhaps he intends to reveal all. And you know, I'd be delighted if that meant body as well as soul. Oh God, all right, come on, focus, Flick, focus. All right. Chapter 4 of The Beast That Has Yet to Name Itself. Tuesday night, she did not rest. She stared at the... She did not rest, No. Tuesday night, she slept hard. Perhaps it was exhaustion from the raging voices that questioned relentlessly in her mind and would only be silenced by gin. Perhaps it was just the gin. Or the unquiet of the hushed yet restless house which refused to yield up its secrets that finally drained her resources and sent her crashing into sleep. Whatever the reason, Tuesday night she slept hard and dreamed with such clarity it was as though she closed her eyes in that chill bedroom and opened them upon a wide moorland, black grasses shifting under the new moon. Curving hummocks undulated before her like sea swell, and not made by the movement of the earth, but by spade, pick, and shovel of man, as they lifted it, changed it to bury their dead. The still air carries on it a persistent keening, soft waves of silken sound that draw her forward in their undertow. She crests the peak of one of the tumuli, to see in the small valley below her a circle of people, indistinguishable from one another in rough, simple garments that enrobe them from shoulder to toe. Their hair, too, is the same, heavy tresses that reach to their waists and hang from their bowed heads like a cowl as they keen and sway around something which she does not wish to see but must. As she steps down the hill, the circle parts just enough for her to see the shape in the centre, the lumpen form of what was once a man. His boots lying broken and askew and caked in the mud of her father's garden, and at his shoulders nothing but the bright bone-clotted pieces of what was once her father's head. Her mouth drops open, and it seems that the breath she draws in to scream instead draws something else, as from her father's chest a shape grows and lifts. Silvery, effervescent, terrible in its beauty, impossible to behold, it swells and rises, gleaming in the dark air, long filaments wavering outward, reaching for her as the keening ceases and is replaced by a whispering from the thing itself, a language she does not know, words in a tongue she cannot hope to understand and would not want to. She stands frozen in its eyeless gaze for a moment and then breaks, runs to her father and falls at his side, hammering at his chest to shake him free of this apparition, as though it is that which has caused his life to end, not the absence of his head. As is evidenced when the thing, whatever it is, dissipates, and still the corpse remains lifeless. She shakes his unburdened shoulders, collapses upon him, sobbing like Polyxena at Troy, begging vainly for him to return to her. This man who has been the still point, the centre of her turning world, for Christ's sake. Oh my God. All right, come on. This is not a memoir. Come on, Flick. Cultists in a circle among the tumuli, wonderful. But we don't need to dive into how we found Pa, do we? We don't need to get autobiographical about this thing. Granted that whatever it was I thought I saw rising from him is what started this whole journey, but I mean, really, what was it? The vaporous, nay, vapid, conjuring of a mind in shock? And it wasn't me that ran to him, shook him. That was Eliot. Poor Eliot, screaming, her hands in his blood, slick on the rough fabric of the old coat he always wore. God, the smell of it, gunpowder and copper. I tried to loosen his tie, as if that would help, as if I... Wait. Was it me? Was it me who ran to him while Eliot stood frozen and screaming? But I watched as she did. I watched as one of those pale tendrils seemed to snake down from the thing above him and touch her. I felt it cold on my neck, like a caress, like a... No, that was her. How can I have watched her, but also... Was it me? God, this is a wretched exercise in grim nostalgia. Not only that, but this book is now turning into something more akin to cosmic horror than anything I'm interested in putting out there. What would my editor say? No, this is telling me more than ever that I need Dickie Launceston to unveil his secrets. Yes, I know. I'll admit, ulterior motives, but... God, there is something fascinating there. A psychological mystery about that man that is every bit as intriguing as whatever odd pursuits he engages in. And at the very least, this dinner at Alfoxton House will provide a welcome distraction from these useless tunnels that I feel I'm running down perpetually. Dickie certainly knows how to throw a party. And actually, when I think about it, I suspect Tam Phillips will also be attending. Now, he's another welcome distraction, and possibly a more achievable goal. He's certainly nicer, though I do detect an enticing shadow in his past, something veiled behind those eyes. But honestly, would I like him if there weren't? God, Flick, you're predictable. Either way, a good party, good company, good wine, and perhaps I shall return from Alfoxton with all hungers sated. And all the answers I need. Well, let's hope, shall we?
The Apocalypse Players present As the Waters Cover the Sea, a 7th edition Call of Cthulhu folk horror scenario, written by Joseph Chance. Starring Dominic Allen as Charlie Westenra and Luther Eliot Redmark, Dan Wheeler as Chris Caldwell and Jonathan Tatler, Danann McAleer as Max Davenant and Tam Phillips, and our very special guest star, Belinda Cornish as Josephine Arundel, and Felicity Blake, and Joseph Chance as the keeper of the arcane lore. Part 12. The Unbearable Langoustine of Being. We have the hare, the stag, the boar, the owl, the crayfish, and the fox. There was the fish head.
Oh, fuck.
And there was the bear.
A series of really shit country pubs.
Yep. Shocking.
Yeah.
The fish head.
The fish head.
The fish
head's the worst one,
Fish
for
head
sure.
is the worst one. Yeah.
Well,
The fox and hare.
Do you want
They
to...
only do food on Sundays.
The crayfish. Crayfish and fish head.
I imagine there's been an amazing 1970s montage
Oh, yeah, almost certainly.
Yes.
in which every single possible findable gun has been scavenged.
That's right.
We all go to the boot room, we tool up, and then the rest of the sequence is us bursting into rooms and shooting whatever moves until we're done.
So we have a hunting rifle.
And then we call a taxi.
We've gone from Wicker Man to Aliens. We're just gonna fucking spray the fuckers.
We have a hunting rifle with 11 rounds. Who's taking that?
I have absolutely no firearm skill whatsoever, but I sort of feel that it would look quite good.
Yeah.
So just Felicity with her now slightly wonky nose and a little bit of blood running down. Just she's kind of wiped away. Clumsily.
It's almost like it's rouged the lips and the cheek.
Yes, exactly. Just outlining her cheekbones.
Such is the power of the 70s.
With this kind of sassy low-cut jumpsuit, probably with some kind of cool low-slung belt. And clutching a long gun of some kind. I think.
Yeah. So you've got the rifle,
A long gunstein.
and then do you dash through to the library and
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think we should dash through to the library.
and pick up.
None of us have been in the library
No.
before.
What?
I say,
Incidentally,
I remember the bastard said he's got 2 pistols that work on the wall. I think they're in the library.
Yeah.
We should stick together if we
If we
come across another monster like this, then we want to be together, don't we?
My God.
I couldn't do
absolutely.
We split up, we could cause more damage that way, as they say, but
Almost took us all out.
together is best.
No, Jono, I think you're right. We should stick together.
Hey, great shot, by the way.
Watch out, it's a fucking mutagen.
Yeah, you keep saying that. What the fuck is a mutagen? Are there any other weapons? Or is it just the rifle that's...
I mean, yeah, there's loads of kitchen knives in the kitchen. There's some hammers,
Okay.
some hatchets.
Wait, although for the look of it, I'm kind of like maybe she picks up the rifle. Does anybody else have gun skills?
I mean, it's better
Yeah,
than
I'm pretty
base,
good.
definitely.
I'm pretty good with a rifle. Well, actually, I'm not that good with a rifle, but I'm really enjoying the cricket bat.
Yeah.
And I think Jono is as well.
In which case...
But what I might do is go back to the boot room and properly pad up.
Yeah,
I like the idea of being in full
Yeah.
cricket, like pad box.
Yeah.
I think...
Even those
Gloves.
elbow pads.
Yeah, and I'd quite like to, if we are in that montage, I'd quite like to see if I could strap that dodgy ankle up as well.
Lovely. First aid on yourself?
Thank you very much.
Joseph, how much ammo does the shotgun have left?
You also have 11 rounds, 2 of which you've used. You've got 9 left.
9. Thank you.
That is an extreme success on my first aid roll. So.
Extreme.
I think I might... If I see you sort of pick up the rifle and...
Yes.
Sort of looking at it, and I might sort of sidle over and...
Yes.
I think, part of my sleeve that's torn off, I might just tear the rest of it off and hand it to you to sort of mop your nose and say, hey, you were handy with one of those? Because I used to pinpoint swamp rats in my T16 back in Tatooine. I don't know what I'm saying, sorry.
Oh,
My head.
no, that's quite all right, Tam. Though I'm enjoying the feel of this thing, perhaps I ought to hand it over to you.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, look, there's plenty of sharp motherfuckers. And I sort of hand you a bundle of knives.
Just a handful of knives.
Yeah, blade first.
Yes. But perhaps I'll. Yes, I'll.
I mean, I tuck a couple into my belt. I've got a steak knife in my pocket, and I tuck a couple of knives into my belt. And I do take the rifle if you hand it to me. Sort of check the ammo.
Yes, to be fair, I know what the dangerous end is, but I'm not really sure I could make it as dangerous as you can.
Hey, I mean, I ain't no expert, but I did a bit as a kid, had to. Anyway.
Fair, thank you. And
Glad you're still standing.
I'm glad you're still standing too, Tam.
Cheers. He stands up.
Let's go get these bastards. She will, and she'll take a couple of knives, and I think following Tam's lead, she's actually going to stick a couple of knives into her belt as well, thinking that looks like quite a good plan.
Yeah. Makes you feel a bit Rambo at the very least. It's like I've got stuff on.
Certainly, yes.
Yeah.
There's 2 handguns. There's a pair of Webleys in the library. Oh. They have 12 rounds each, also neatly stacked underneath.
Is this a gun library? I thought it was a book library.
It's not a gun library, no.
Oh, shame. It's not like Matrix style.
I was
The
imagining
walls
that
just-
they were like old, sort of flintlocks.
Well, I was going to
crossed
say
on
there
them.
are also 2 flintlocks,
Oh,
which don't appear to have any ammunition available.
any powder? Oh, yeah.
Have we passed any swords?
This is getting very silly.
Yeah.
I've got fencing. I've got fencing as a skill. It's much better than my fighting brawl.
Oh, it's not getting silly at all then.
Yes, I think there's also a pair of swords in the library.
I'll take one of them and put it...
They hang down, not cross swords. There's one.
Rapiers rather than broad.
Yeah, there's an
Yeah.
epee style blade.
Yeah,
and
nice.
And there's a slightly more ridiculous dress sword for cavalry.
Oh,
like a sabre.
oh, a sabre.
Both of which they both have statements about the Launcestons who possessed them
Oh,
underneath them. In fact, all of these items do.
Oh.
Fuck that.
So,
Oh, sounds like we better read all this stuff.
so they, well,
I did think if we got to the library, we might have to look at some stuff.
I mean, essentially, it's Oliver Launceston's pistols, Christopher Launceston's Webleys, Marshall Launceston's epee-style blade, and Walter Launceston.
Is there a Rafe Launceston?
There is no Rafe Launceston mentioned in that.
Well, what I do is I write down the names in my notebook, and then I cut them out into little bits, and then I'm going to cut out the portraits as well, so that I can arrange them and solve any puzzles that come up based on...
Yeah. Nice. Like Crystal Maze.
There are no portraits in this room.
I mean,
Right.
is anyone going for one of the handguns? Because if not, I'm going to take one of them as well.
I'll take one if... Felicity, are you left without a weapon now? No, you've got the rifle.
No, I gave the rifle to Tam because even though it looked great, I realised that I probably was more likely to shoot one of you than anything that was coming at us. And I'm better with knives anyway.
Nice.
So I've got a couple of knives.
And you're happy with that?
That worries me. The way that you say, and you're happy with that. Are you happy?
Are you
with
happy with that decision?
Are you?
So Dom's got one gun.
Yes.
and a sword.
You've got no guns.
I've got a rifle.
I might have one gun. And Danann's got two.
Yeah, I've
Yes.
taken a Webley as well, a revolver. I mean, if no one else is taking the second Webley, I'll take both.
I would. Look, I would
Okay,
take the other one. And I'll slip it into one of my pads.
Ooh.
And I'll offer it to you first, Felicity. You sure you don't want this?
Well, if you can give me a quick lesson in how to use the thing.
I'm not sure myself. I think it's just point and click, isn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You're all right. I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
And I'll take it then. If he doesn't seem any more confident than me in actually using
I'm not
it,
with a handgun. No.
so then that gives me a kind of wild sense of drunken confidence that, well, if Jono can take one, then so can I.
Yeah.
May as well.
If you have a Webley,
Yeah.
that is it does 1d12 damage, but it only has 5 rounds. And it does have a 95% chance of malfunction. As in
95% chance of
5%.
malfunction.
A 5%.
No wonder they were discontinued.
It's
Fucking Smith and Wesson took over.
the malfunction category is 95%.
Wow.
It's extreme success
Or above.
or it explodes.
You lose a hand every time, but you might also...
95 and above. 94 you'd be fine, but 95 that would be malfunction.
Like it.
I keep my shotgun primed, and the sword I'm putting through my belt loop.
Yeah. Luck roll to make sure you don't...
And no doubt it'll waggle around and trip me up everywhere we go.
No, I wouldn't have said that, no.
Since all the other guns are gone, I'm going to take one of the flintlocks, even though it hasn't got any obvious ammo, because they look quite nice.
They're also
probably malfunctions on a 30 or something.
They're also probably quite heavy and quite good for thumping something.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like a little
So
club.
imagine the pictures in the Western Daily News of me like smiting monsters with a cricket bat and a flintlock.
Oh, man.
An English gentleman.
Killed, nothing will.
There is a desk there, and if it is searched, which I'm sure you did in the montage,
Yeah.
there is a box which does contain ball and
Black powder.
Shot and powder.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Excellent.
fun.
So if you want to take that, you have 6 charges.
All right, Jono.
Great. I mean, how big is the box? Can I empty it into my pockets or something? Like balls in one pocket?
Yeah, I mean, you
the
could
other?
stick that box into your pocket.
Balls in one pocket, pads in the other.
It's only like a box it's only
great,
like
yeah,
4
fine,
inches
okay.
by 6 inches.
There's surely an old Viking drinking horn on the wall you can use as one of those, like redcoats would.
Yeah.
Fill it with powder and
Yeah,
then pour it.
pour
Well,
it.
I think
Powdering, yeah.
I think that's probably the powder thing. Probably is a pourer. Yeah, that's in the box.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a
Great.
handheld pourer.
Okay, Jono, here's the plan. We go in and start blasting. And once we're out of bullets, hopefully that will have given you enough time to load your musket. Load your...
Do you want to load your pistol now?
Do I? No, because it's in my...
Down on one knee, just like...
Yeah. You have to spend 6 turns tamping.
It's in my... Oh, no, I probably should. Yeah, I probably should load it with one... Yeah, I probably should load it with one ball of powder.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Don't get any of your powder wet with that mutagen.
Stop going on about mutagens.
My
Stop
advice.
talking about the mutagen. None of us know what a fucking mutagen is.
What the fuck are you talking
So
about?
if you could roll,
You know, it like makes you mutate. It like turns you into a giant pig or whatever.
Lucy,
roll your education for me, Jonathan Tatler.
Really rude you didn't ask me, but
I
fine.
think I'm using it right.
Education. Oh, yeah, no, that is a pass on my education. Yeah.
Just a classic pass. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
You load it to the best of your ability. You feel like it's tamped in. The ball isn't rolling loose, But you do feel like if you were walking with it, with the barrel facing down for a long time, that ball might just roll back out again.
Yeah. You get to a certain age.
So I think you're going to have to sort of rest it all the time, sort of in an upright or parallel position. So
cocked.
Or horizontal position. But you could stick it into your pad.
Joseph.
Yeah, it's sort of wedged. I think it's wedged into my pad. But I'm wondering what do they do? Could they not stick something down the end to wedge the ball in?
Surely, yeah, like a stopper or something.
You could tamp it in.
I'm going to take the little bit of shirt that Tam gave me to wipe the blood off my face and just ball it up and hand it to Jonathan here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. So you do know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Well, no, it just seemed like physics.
Just seemed like physics. I love it. Like we said for a lot of this, it seems like physics.
Now, I know. I was going to say, I know we're keen to make a rampage around this house.
Well, not rampage, but
while we're in the library, is there anything we think knowledge is power?
Yeah.
Is there anything we should?
These are not the books you're looking for.
Okay, very good.
You
do I still have the book of Eibon that I took from the ball?
Yeah, the colloquy with Eibon.
Eibon, sorry.
Eibon.
You say Eibon, I say no. You could say Eibon.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Do we want to take a second to have a longer look at that?
Yeah. It could be worth It could be worth a study. It did seem pretty circular, as you very wisely said before.
I think I might, as I'm sort of like checking my guns, checking the ammo and everything, I might see you if you're sort of lingering and sort of looking at it and say, What do you got there? That's that thing you took from it, right?
It's the book the ball was reading. It's the colloquy of Eibon.
Oh, man.
A 1681 translation by Tomlin Godswood. Danann.
Oh, wow.
Exeter.
Tomlin Godswood.
He said while we were speaking to him, do you remember, he kept saying that Eibon was in the corner. He was talking to Eibon.
Yeah.
But there was no one there.
No. But this is written by this Eibon character, so... Is that what you're saying? Like, he's gone mad, he thinks he's speaking to the guy whose book he's reading, or maybe...
I have no idea. It might have been some sort of conjuration, or...
Well, we should look.
Perhaps.
We should have a look. I mean, if it's a book that they all read, if it's something that's important to all of them...
Well, if it's something to do with whatever hideous ritual...
Yeah, transformed them.
...has been going on. Luther. Where is Luther?
Hey, Vandross, over here.
I'm right behind you, my dear.
When you said it was a mutagen, what did you mean? Did you mean that black stuff? The stuff that we drank?
Yes. I think it is. I think it's.
Oh, tits.
You saw those worms. They were evolving. That's what mutagens do. They mutate you. They get into the DNA, do all kinds of fucked up stuff. Cancer, obviously, the most likely, but, this stuff, I mean, who knows what it is? But that's definitely how he turned into that pig thing.
Do you...
Oh, it's bad news.
Do you feel anything? Do you feel different?
When she asks you that, could you give me a spot hidden, Redmark?
Oh, God. I found a lump.
Oh, God.
With a 91, I can tell you, I don't spot nothing.
You feel this rush of warmth, and it's like it comes from the top of your chest, the upper chest, the point where it meets the throat, and this warmth floods down. You gain another 5 power and another 5 magic points.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Answer me, Luther.
Blake, you receive the same, with the same warm flood of plus 5 power, plus 5 magic points. So let me just ask you do now know your total, yes?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm just, with this experience, like feeling this in this moment, I'm just going to step closer to Redmark.
Excellent. As you do, could you give me a spot hidden?
Yes, I can.
Oh, no.
I feel like it's a moment
This can't
of
be good.
mutual knowing, or something. I also got a 91 and see nothing.
How weird.
bizarre.
We are connected.
No one's noticed the third eye growing out of my cheek.
How very interesting. Yes, so the two of you are looking at each other squarely, and I mean, whereas, well, yeah, you're both about the same height, probably. Squarely in the eye, and you feel this sort of resonance between the two of you. It's ever since that moment with Alan and the knowledge of trying to understand something that is beyond yourselves. And I think you get this impression that someone steps into the room.
We're in the library, right?
Yep. And the other two are there. They're, sorting out their guns and looking at books and
I'm looking for an ordnance survey map.
finding his ordnance. He finds an ordnance survey map to the area. Yeah, he'd have that.
Without breaking eye contact with Redmark, getting this feeling of somebody stepping into the room. As I say, I don't break eye contact, but I just quietly say, Eibon, is that you?
Something moves in the garden, and you both see it move in the garden. In the back garden.
What's that?
I think there's a window that out of the library that looks out that way. Yes. There's this smaller garden out there, and you both see it move on that right-hand window, looking backwards away from the front of the house. Towards the garden house, the greenhouse, the pond, the fountain.
Do we see what it is? Is it a human form?
Well, no, I think it draws your attention to the garden.
What was that? You saw that, didn't you?
It was low, maybe about 3 foot up off the ground. Bird or an animal, or someone crawling.
Oh no!
How light is it outside now?
Oh, it must be. This has at least been half an hour, so it must be, proper dawn now. Lovely, gorgeous light crashing over. That lovely March light. The beginning of a new season. And maybe some of that creeps in through the library now, past the greenhouse, and it lands on Tatler and Phillips, and they turn and see this new light entering into the room. And you hear this susurration increase. For you, Tatler, you've heard it before.
Wardlow.
For the rest of you, you suddenly hear this.
You can hear it again. Wardlow's doing something out there.
And it's raised in intensity.
We need to get out there, stop him. We stop the boar thing. Let's get right outside now. Get Wardlow.
Yes.
Get him to talk to us. Or failing that, just stop him, whatever the fuck he's doing out there.
We'll blow his fucking brains out.
Yes. Good plan.
Yeah.
Is the only way out through the main entrance?
You go out through those French windows that you broke back open.
Oh, I came in through the French windows, didn't I? That's the way I came in.
So you can just cut round to the left and go straight out to that fountain.
And listen, Tatler, don't worry about the voters, okay? We'll tell people this was a sex party, not an occult thing.
That's what I'm worried about.
No, it's the 70s. Sex party's fine. It's the occult people are scared of in the 70s.
That's true.
Trust me.
It's true. Satanic panic.
You won't have to worry about sex parties till at least the mid-90s. And even then.
Are you drinking out of an owl mug?
Oh fuck! Well, that can't be a good omen.
Oh no! She's one of them. She's one of them, guys.
You always knew that.
Oh god!
You always knew.
I did, and I invited you in, and I thought
What have you
all
done?
changed. I trusted you, Cornish. Oh, she's been listening to Danann's stuff all along.
Yeah, the owl cult is back.
The owl cult is back.
yeah.
It's always bold to add the owl in. Right, so
The owl cult.
you get this drive, but actually, Tatler, could you give me an idea roll?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not as intelligent as I am educated.
No.
Off on the way, isn't
Might
it?
come as some surprise to you.
Like all politicians.
What's
Yeah,
that?
that's not good enough. I don't have enough luck to spend on that, so
Fucking Ian Hislop over here.
fail.
There's something nagging you about this whole living room library thing.
Yeah.
about this whole living room.
Entrance hall, living room, library.
Gauche.
You just can't quite chase it. It just feels like you looked in the cellar and you knew the cellar wasn't right, and you felt like you heard him underneath the living room.
Wait. Before we go outside, I meant to tell you. When I was in the laundry, I stuck my head round the corner and listened down into the cellar.
Yeah.
Couldn't hear anything. That's below us.
Right.
But the cellar doesn't stretch over here. Not the cellar I know, not the wine cellar. There must be another way down.
Like a hidden
Like a trap door.
hidden room.
Right. So Paul might know where it is, unless... And then I just start like randomly pulling books.
I was going to say that's what I'm going to do. So I join in.
I think
I join in.
See what they're doing, and I just look to see if there's any rugs on the floor or anything obscure it. Like see if there's a trap door. I'm not pulling at books.
Is there like a big heavy desk or anything like that in the library?
There is the desk. Yeah, there's the desk.
I'm going to go over to it.
Is there a weird sort of sculpture, kind of like this?
At this point, Daniel Wheeler, the Apocalypse player, lifted from his private collection a squat, malignant statue with bat-like wings and a tentacular visage. So you ransack the library, and it's fast. You pull the desk out, and nothing is...
We're like the Mongol horde.
Satisfying.
All knowledge is destroyed in front of us.
Yeah. Tearing it, burning it, stamping on it,
Pulling down,
chewing it.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Dom's already ripped all the portraits off the walls.
Poked holes in their eyes and
There is a portrait of
Margaret Thatcher.
Launceston's father in the living room.
Oh.
And his mother and father.
Ah.
In their 40s. And you can absolutely see the physical likeness. And Dom,
Mustaches.
as Redmark, you and an echo of you as Westenra can see the likeness to the man you saw in the past, in 1680, whatever it was. You can see the Launceston look. Rather handsome, rather dashing. Lovely jawline.
I feel that sensation bubbling up, and as Redmark, remember what happened last time, and so I sort of push it back down, and I focus on having a look behind the portrait.
You push it back down.
I'm going to try to.
Yeah, so you look behind the portrait. Yeah, I mean, you ransack the living room, guys. There's nothing in the living room.
Can I ask, is there still that sense of another person in the room?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I didn't sense that. But...
The devil.
As we're ransacking, I'm going to... Can I sense where the sense of that person is?
Always in the corner. If you look to the left corner, you feel that they move to the right. And if you approach the right corner, they're behind you in the right-hand corner behind you. And if you were to turn and look at that, they'll be in the opposite corner.
Oh, man.
Ugh.
That's fucking grotesque.
So...
Horrible.
So I can't explore where they might be, see what it would feel like to stand close to...
You could try and stand in the corner.
I'm going to try standing in the corner.
Give me a Cthulhu mythos roll.
Yes. I'm going to walk slowly into the corner, and I'm going to face the wall.
While this painting's being brought down, and Tatler's coming in, and he's looking around at the floor.
I'm actually looking at the floor to see if I can see any wet footprints, and exactly where those wet footprints might go, if there are any.
Yeah, there's no wet footprints in here.
Fine.
In the middle of this chaos, holding the book of Eibon in one hand and a knife in the other.
Well, the colloquy with Eibon.
The colloquy of, yes.
First edition.
I'm going to walk slowly through the chaos of all these books being pulled down.
I love it.
Directly into the corner, slowly but surely. And then just stand there in the corner facing the wall.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, God.
And just see if I can
really committing.
feel anything. unfortunately, I could spend I could spend about 38 luck.
Yeah, I would.
Oh, that seems a lot.
Imagine how legendary that would be as a move.
That seems a lot.
Because we'd all die immediately afterwards. That'd be wasted.
He's already told you we're going to have another session.
Yeah, that is true.
I
I love the image, though. I love the image of you. It's like Tom Hollander walking through the ship as it explodes in slow motion and then just goes to Blair
How much
Witch.
luck have you got?
I've got 70.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
She's lucky.
Well,
What do you reckon?
I mean, put it this way. You could spend all that luck and you would still be left with twice what I've got.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I'm going to ask you, Keeper, if I will be rewarded for spending this epic amount of luck.
I mean, I would always reward you, but what you're finding here is, I mean, you could find it in other ways, but I think
We've got Eibon at home.
got Eibon at home. That's good. It's a nice streaming service. I think its fiction's better than its documentaries. Yeah, if you want to do it, you do it. But if you don't, if you have doubts, it's a lot.
it's got to be your decision, hasn't it?
And
It has, but it's quite. I feel like making this sort of cinematic move of walking through the chaos and then standing in the corner facing the wall. I feel like it's a bit lame if I turn around and go, nah, nothing.
Well, but on the other hand, I worry whether the figure that keeps being in the presence in the room is like that is just sort of like in meta terms, that's something there to creep you out. That's not necessarily a clue.
I sympathise with you, Dan.
Yes.
But it does serve a double purpose. I mean,
Well, sure.
I mean,
And he will be punished for saying that.
no. What I would say is that I don't think it's just that.
No. No. No, I don't think.
If you spent it,
that's not
you
what I
would
meant.
genuinely get something out of it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And that's not cheating the system. But
It's just that-
It's a
willing to
lot.
spend, so
I know you're on 70.
While you're making that decision, I think Phillips can't help. Well, actually, Tam Phillips, give me a psychology roll.
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to, because actually, at the moment, because I'm not a library guy, I've been checking all the weapons and stuff. I'm watching her sort of try and shift the desk and then walk across the room and
And I'll give you a bonus die.
acting all strange, and everyone seems to be focused on stuff. I'm not sure what to do, so I'm just trying to read them all.
I'll give you a bonus die.
Well, that's a 3. A 0-3.
And I think the reason why is because you're watching Felicity Blake.
Yeah.
Because it's just a joy to watch her. I mean, that's the truth of it.
Yeah. As I always am.
And, you know, she's got knives now at this belt, and
Yeah.
she's walking around. She's doing this kind of weird through the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
Cool,
Focused.
calm, as all around is chaos. Pictures are being brought down, and maybe there's a few, even slightly unconscious, just every now and then Tatler will finish doing a task, and then he'll test out another swing of the bat.
Yeah.
It's like he doesn't even know that he's testing out a drive, and he might even commentate on what he thinks he's seeing.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know it's happening. And there's this sort of weird chaos, and you know that there's something else is about to happen.
Yeah.
And Blake goes and stands in the corner, and in that moment you feel like
Yeah.
there's a deep understanding that she's trying to reach something.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
And it was a strange thing, because it's like he's felt this. They've been through this moment of extreme violence, but like he's been exposed to extreme violence since he was a child. I mean, the huge gash along his face shows that, you know, his father taking that bottle to him, and him and his mother having to flee, and he's got that memory ingrained in him from youth. And extreme violence is something he's used to. Obviously, pig demons not so much, but there's a certain part of him that suddenly like feels quite calm in the fact of like collecting and organising weapons. It feels like when him and his mum were like packing up that night after his dad passed out drunk after taking the bottle to him, and he sort of feels at one with himself in a strange way. And so I think that's why he's just watching them, and especially Blake, and he sees her focus, and it reminds him, I think, maybe of his mother's focus as she sort of led him around the house quietly, silently, sort of focusing on what they'd need, what they should take with them.
What you need, pick it up, put it in your bag, go.
And he sees that there is, like, she has seen something important, sensed something important that the others are missing in their frenetic sort of book searching and everything, and he knows he's not a man of, like, books or anything, but he trusts her. And so I think I want to walk very quietly and not get too close, but over to her and just sort of take another angle facing the corner. So he's not like coming up behind her or anything, but just sort of joining her in facing this, as far as he can tell, empty corner, but knowing there's something else there, and just sort of say to her, what is it? What do we need here? And try and just, try and give over a sense of, like, connection, like I can sense that you're sensing something here, and I believe you regardless of what it is, if that makes sense.
And I'm not going to spend points.
Well, you still could, or you can push the roll, right?
Yeah. Maybe I could help you push the roll in some way, since I'm there at your disposal, basically. I don't know.
I mean, and then you don't have to spend the points. But then maybe you're getting an idea, is that, what can I do to help you, as you see the other two. He puts the painting down, he's disappointed he can't find it, Redmark can't find the thing. Tatler finishes his cricket stroke.
The other two go full Mr. Blobby.
I'm poking around in the fire with the cricket bat.
Yeah, I was going to say, pokes at things with the bat.
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody knows that the next thing is confronting Wardlow. This is this final moment, and Blake, do you want to... You could still spend the luck. I'd still give you the option to still spend the luck. But would you like to try and push the roll? Would you like to try and kind of work as a ritual team?
Yes.
Would you...
She's going to turn and look at Tam, and she says, "When my father died, I saw something leave him. Something that I couldn't see. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I saw it leave him. Do you believe that there are things that you cannot see, but that exist all the same?"
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
There is something like that in this room with us now. Can you go and stand in the opposite corner?
Yeah.
Luther? Jono?
Guys.
Can you take the other two corners of the room?
Yes, good idea. There was probably a lever or something in a corner.
No.
I'll take this one.
No. Tatler.
Yes, maybe it's weights. It's all to be balanced.
Redmark.
And they start walking over.
Yeah. I try and sort of... But I just... Obviously, they're going anyway. So
that's exactly what you say. No, Redmark.
Redmark. But I look back at Blake and I march to the other corner.
That's a good idea.
And yeah.
Every corner that I step into, it's in a different one. If we each step into a corner, it will have nowhere left to go.
Yes.
Right.
Tam, I think you look down and you see your guitar there. Just there, in that corner.
Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, it wasn't, right? That's not right.
I don't know.
I've not been in here.
I mean, I know, the keeper knows, but
Yeah.
do you know?
I feel like...
Did you bring it in?
I don't think so. I feel like I didn't put it here. I've not been in this room. Someone else has put it there. Is it even my guitar?
Maybe only one way to find out.
Yeah. I think I see it, and I look back to Blake and I say, "Can you see that? You can see my guitar there, right?"
He reaches out and his hand shimmers, and Tatler, you recognise it as the same thing that happened when Paul Wardlow touched the wand in front of the fountain, and his hands shimmered and flickered in relation to time and space. And Philip seems to pull out of the wall. He seems to pull out his guitar. And you look at your own hand, Tatler, and your cricket bat, shimmers and flickers in your hand, but then absolutely solidifies into your cricket bat.
What?
And Luther Redmark, you see the figure walking into the library, its face ablaze, just a flaming mask of fire. Its body is dressed in a suit, a dark black somber suit, but the shoes are totally indistinct, the feet are indistinct, and it steps into the middle of the room. And Felicity Blake, you can sense the same, but through a glass darkly. You cannot see this true figure, but you can see that there's this blazing head, and it walks into the middle of the room, and it looks at you, Redmark, and it says,
"Oh no.
Hello. I have a feeling that we'll be great friends sometime in the future, or in the past." And then the skull starts to collapse in on itself.
Who are you?"
And the suit remains... It remains entirely untouched. And could you give me a Cthulhu Mythos roll, Redmark? Blake, you get a Cthulhu Mythos roll again. Redmark, I'll give you a bonus die.
Nice.
Is it a fumble, Blake? Is it a fumble, Belinda?
It's a 97.
Yes, so it is a fumble. That's excellent.
Fantastic.
But also Luther Redmark, Dominic's got...
So with my bonus die,
He,
I got a 4,
Oh, wow. Fucking hell.
which is a hard success.
Filthy. Yeah.
Incredible.
And the...
Not credible.
The flame collapses, the skull collapses, and there's a sort of black absence behind that settles. And then, as it settles over the eyes, these golden-rimmed glasses become clear.
No, fucking hell.
And then they melt away. They drop off the face. And the face begins to become this really severe, Arabic-looking gentleman. And he stands there and he says, "In Aklo, I am Eibon. You are Redmark. We will meet again." And he raises this long, elegant palm before you, and he makes a really simple-seeming gesture, the exact nature of which is it's so fascinating that you, for a moment, think it could be something you could lose yourself inside of, Redmark, to the infinite decimal. And you feel this rasping heat washing over you, and yet also simultaneously this wild coldness. And a desert sigil hovers at your forehead just for a moment, and then it's gone. And then he doesn't walk, he just drifts backwards out of the room.
Rude.
Rude.
does anyone else see this?
Tam and Jonathan, you feel this intense presence suddenly in the centre of the room, dissipating into ash, just leaving. Could you both gain...
Oh my god.
2 Cthulhu Mythos?
Yeah.
Redmark, you gain 5 Cthulhu Mythos.
Wow.
And you now bear the mark of Eibon.
Ooh.
You may make a note of it.
We bear a mark.
Blake, the room begins to disappear. It begins to fall to pieces. Stuff starts to just collapse down. You can see figures behind the walls beginning to move away. You see Wardlow like a siren, like a beacon. There's a light going up, and there's a light going straight down from him. And he's raising his hands, and his hands are glowing white. And he puts it out, and you can hear these two people making love by a willow tree. Off very close. And you realise that this is pregnancy. That is literally a pregnancy about to happen. It's very clear to you that this is part of the ritual. You understand that they are a crucial element, and then suddenly the below becomes clear. You're standing above a chamber that is secret and hidden, and lines reach out from it, under the earth, past the river, towards that burial ground, and then she's there, in front of you. Her hair is to the length of the floor. She's naked, pale. She floats. And her face is like a skull, but the most beautiful woman you've ever seen. And she says in ancient language, "Come. You can serve me. You are one who sees. I understand what you want. I will give you the greatest story you can ever write." She holds out one long, pale, elegant, delicious, lovely, dangerous, deathly hand.
I take it.
And she grasps your hand and says, "Good. Thank you. You are right to do this. Beloved. True." And then she lets go, and it all recedes and it all comes back up in a microsecond. And it's all back in the room, and all four of you slump to your knees simultaneously. You all need to roll 1d10.
Sure.
Blake, you gain 8 Cthulhu Mythos.
Oh, God.
It's an 8 I rolled.
You lose 8 magic points, Tam.
I rolled 7.
7 magic points for you, Tatler.
I lose 8.
And I rolled 3.
3 for you, Redmark.
I rolled a 3.
Also 3 for you, Blake.
3 magic points.
Rolling the same things.
3 magic points. And you hear a scream outside. A scream of rage.
Does it sound like Paul?
You're pretty sure it's from Paul Wardlow.
Paul, you bastard! I'm coming for you! And I just run for the for the Frenchman.
And I run after him.
What do we see? Felicity's there with us, right? Like, I didn't see her.
Yeah. I think she looks shocked.
I didn't see any figure taking her hand.
She reached her hand out. I think she reached her hand out and made a fist.
Yeah. But I think like we've all collapsed, right? I think I'll attempt to sort of, as they run out, hold my hand out to her, just in case she'll take it.
You could try and help her get up.
Yeah. And as he does, like he will probably see me take the hand that I gave to whoever she is and just kind of look at it.
You're sure she's the Shadow Walker? You're sure she's the Shadow Walker?
Yes.
There's no doubt in your mind.
And
The Shadowganger.
and look at it and then look up at Tam, and I will reach and take his hand with my other hand.
You can see Tam's bones. In that split second. You can see his skeletal self. And then he's himself. He's normal again. Yeah. But you...
I've been on a
you
diet.
can really feel his mortal nature.
I think it is that moment as well that you swap hands. I think I noticed that.
Yes.
And obviously there's a slight awkwardness because neither of us has our balance quite in the right place.
Quite right.
So it makes it quite an awkward sort of stumble up for both of us, and I get that there's something odd going on. And
also, I think having just sort of seen his skeletal form, when I take his hand, I kind of do a weird thing and take his hand and look at it. It's kind of like I'm looking at the world anew, and you know, sort of like a baby brain who's just kind of figuring out.
You all right there? Who were you reaching for then? I saw it just before it happened. You were reaching for someone.
Give me a power roll, Felicity Blake. As Tam Phillips says that, I saw you reaching.
That's a hard success.
For a moment, it's like he's food.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And then you realise that's absurd. People aren't food. And you weren't going to eat him. Oh, you were going to drain him. But you don't have to do that. That's a choice.
Right.
You don't have to do that.
I'm going to, having been kind of oddly looking at his hand, I'll lower my hand on his as if we're just kind of amicably, perhaps even romantically holding hands.
Yes.
And I just gaze up at him and say, a gift.
All right. Hey, we should follow. We shouldn't lose him.
At which point, Tatler's already out the doors.
Yeah.
And Redmark's behind. And you can see Wardlow screaming with his hands down like he's in a rictus of pain and rejection and emotion, and he's weeping in front of these ritual accoutrements, and you can hear this rhythmic, like the throes of passionate lovemaking from beyond the tree.
Yeah.
Well, they sound like they're having a good time.
Yeah.
Why don't we go see?
Yeah.
What do you do, Tatler, with your 60 on a 55, Redmark's on a 55, Tatler's on 60 dex, so...
I think because of his ranged attack, although I might not call it that, on me earlier, I think actually I'm running with the bat. I think I came out of a crouch. I fell to my knees and came out of a crouch.
Yeah, up and away.
I was, running down the wicket. But actually, I then reach into my pad and pull out the ancient flintlock. And fire at him.
Give us a firearms roll.
It's not my firearms. It's not great. My cricket bat is better, but
I think even if your firearms is like 80 with a flintlock, you probably get like 7 penalty dies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So inaccurate.
Get a much higher malfunction chance.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We've got malfunction of about 50%, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh well. Well.
Having said that,
that's I've rolled a 24.
Hello.
And my firearms is only 20, but I am going to spend 4 points of luck.
Yep. Sounds like a good choice to me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that this bad boy does 1d8 plus 2.
Hey, that's nice.
Because it's brutal, but it always does damage. But
1d8 plus 2. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. So if I hit, yeah. Right. Thanks very much. I'm not going to argue with that. Here we go. It's an 8.
Oh my god.
It's an 8.
10 damage. And he's small.
10 damage.
Wow.
And he's small, right? Where do you shoot him?
I'm not thinking too much. I'm not thinking about, I want to kill him. I want to stop him.
Yeah.
So I'm going right. I'm aiming right for the dick middle, right? Because if you go for the head,
Yeah.
you might miss. I'm going right for the middle of his torso.
Spine shot.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Horrid.
And it goes straight through the middle of his torso. And he just stops screaming in that instant. His hands are shaking, but not in a kind of fractally in and out of reality shaking way. And one hand clutches, and that's when you see it. This sort of black, golden, white substance is pouring out of him. And he turns to look at you with the mask, and he tries to take the mask off his face. In fact, I think he does. He takes the mask off, and he goes, "The dreams."
You're infected, Paul. You're infected with something. I had to do it, Paul. I had to do it.
As the dreams must cover the sea. And he starts to fall backwards, just slow motion, dropping, and then slumps on the side. And this stuff starts pouring out of him, and his chest starts to expand, and then you can hear this as things begin to break, bones begin to break in him.
Oh no.
Redmark, you're coming round the shoulder, I imagine, of Tatler in that moment, like a second behind, no more. So you've heard it all, but you heard the shot, and then you see him fall, but you didn't see him say it, but you've heard all the words.
Yep.
And now you can see something beginning to form out of his body. And that's when the legs come. These sort of 12 sharp, crab-like legs coming out of his body.
Oh, God.
Do you think I should double tap that fucker?
Well, actually, now I think about it, you do have a moment, Redmark, where you see the horror of these legs, ejaculating out of the collapsing body of your former friend, Wardlow, who you'd been suspicious had his ulterior motives about this improbable secret society that you were thinking maybe you were going to be invited into, and you see this terrifying thing, and it occurs to you that this should be sending you over the brink of sanity into madness. But even in that second that you consider it, there's a coolness that floods you, and you know exactly from whence it stems. It stems from that mark on your forehead. And you don't know how long this will last. You get the impression that it doesn't last forever, but that you feel this galvanic ability to stay cool. And galvanic's wrong. You feel this... it's like the cold of the desert, where you feel distanced, not only from yourself, but also from this other voice inside you. The one thing you feel closer to is that pale, strange figure, and perhaps the spheres that he would dare to command. And in that you find this weird armour, and you don't have to make a sanity roll, which you would normally, of course.
And I stand ready with the gun, see if it moves, see if it gets up.
Oh, it's coming out of him.
I shoot it.
Yeah.
Both barrels. If I may.
Please do.
I think in the meantime, I drop the flintlock. I mean, I've obviously never shot someone before, and this wasn't. It's now a monster. It wasn't a monster when I shot him. He was a friend. I kind of can't believe I've done it. I let the flintlocks just slip out of my hand, and I just stand there like.
Give us a sanity roll,
agog.
Jonathan Tatler.
Perhaps sort of retching. Yeah.
Should I have done a sanity roll for all that stuff in the library?
No, you're okay.
You seem to take
great.
it in your stride. That is a fail. 93 on my 63 sanity.
It's another sex party.
Just another bloody chem sex party.
Just another.
I mean, if you don't hit this thing with this shotgun, you might have to do another sanity roll for that. Tatler, that's a D4 for you again.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
I'm afraid.
Oh, look, I've got almost all my dice out today. It's nice.
I've been using some D12s. It's quite exciting.
Three sanity.
How's the that is an involuntary action, and I'll come back to you on that.
Yeah.
Felicity Blake and Tam Phillips, you come through the French windows to see chaos.
Yeah.
You can hear this sort of real. You can hear a climax happening just beyond this willow, and the willow itself seems to be moving almost.
Yeah.
With the sway of this sexual moment.
I feel like there's a very, for Tam, there's a very Freudian thing going on, because he had that image of her, the focus that his mother had when they were leaving the father, and then, the way she took his hand and he sort of helped her up. It was like him helping his mother around the house when she had that focus thing, but
there's no doubt all sorts of boundaries are being crossed and transgressed.
There was all sorts of strange things there, and I could see that look in her eyes. I'm not going to do a psychology roll, but that look when, obviously, as a player, I know she was thinking of me as food momentarily. There was that moment of the coldness his mother had after they'd left, and all of that stuff linked in. And so there's this sexual element where it's we're holding hands, and the romantic thing that I've wanted to happen is happening. But it's all mixed in with this strange,
very dark
feeling, and we come out and there's just chaos and this
mutagenic.
This willow's shaking, and I think I'm gripping her hand, and I feel like a sort of lost little boy again in a way, but also I have to be sort of leading the way in a certain sense. And I sort of unshoulder the rifle and I look to her and I say, "What do we do?"
How did the shotgun go, Luther?
That was an 83 on a 45.
Oh, fuck.
It's skittering too much.
Yeah. Can Tam and Flick see the hideous crustacean thing as soon as we get outside?
It's coming up and out, and what's now coming up,
of course it is
a massive claw. Oh god. Give me a power roll, Felicity Blake.
Oh man.
That's a success.
Mm-hmm. So, some woman inside you screams recognition.
Yes.
From this moment, and you can hear a baby crying. but you have the capacity to be able to control or release that energy into yourself. Would you like to say yes to that person knocking at the door of your interior? Or would you like to stay in control?
Oh, man.
Well, I think what an extraordinary moment of internal division.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't heard this voice before. Not like Redmark. She hasn't felt this. But I think that with what she's just experienced in terms of this, which I don't know, did I need to make a sanity roll on my Cthulhu Mythos fumble?
Not yet, no.
Not yet, okay,
No.
good. Don't know why I asked, like, if it...
No, it's a good point. Two of you have kept me kosher here, and I've let you get away with massive gains, but
No, thank
I think
you.
that's
But
that's because it's going to hurt you later.
Yeah, naturally.
Great, thanks, excellent.
Not your fault.
I think that she's just there's been this kind of absolutely bizarre and terrifying but weirdly beautiful experience that's turned into a feeling that she doesn't understand, the desire to consume a friend, and then understanding she's not obliged to do that. And then walking out into this bright March sunshine, and the normality of this beautiful garden into which erupts a vast, incomprehensible crustacean. It's just there are too many realities in one.
Yeah.
Which is what I think makes her allow the internal voice through. Because she just doesn't know what to do. And this internal voice seems to, if not understand what this thing is, at least to recognize it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's almost a sort of moment of like, take it, sister. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Arundel's there. It's like suddenly, Josephine finally presents herself, because I think she's been knocking for a time, trying to be present, and there's a sort of weird sensation that in your hand is this dark, heavy cylinder of power, this rod of time.
Oh, so she has it.
Well, or does she?
Or does you tell me?
That there's a sort of connection to something that is anchoring you to another place, a great fen,
Right.
at the edge of which a wave rolls that is infinite and beyond comprehension. The kind of place where this sort of creature, as it bursts up out of, surely it's the ground, but apparently it's just Paul's body. Because Paul's body is now one of my favourites, concertinaing in onto itself, and all the bones are sort of cracking and breaking and snapping up to form the capacity of this, and now a kind of blanketed, netted skull. It's like it's got a net on the top of it. A veil begins to emerge out of where his skull was. And now these legs are out like a massive crustacean spider, and they're all folding in on themselves, but they're trying to pull up, and this one big, horrible claw emerges, and then this scrawny human arm emerges and puts itself on the ground, and this, all you can see are sort of two discs, like two coins for eyes, white, bright coins underneath this masked veil, and it's beginning to pull itself out of Paul Wardlow.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Tam, do you do anything? As Arundel looks at this,
I'm seeing the same thing, right?
and is seeing the rest of... Yeah. Arundel's seeing... Josephine Arundel is seeing what was behind the claw.
Yeah.
That's what she thinks.
But
And as she emerges, can I just jump in and say, as she emerges, it's kind of like the scream of somebody far away suddenly arriving. So it's
Oh,
like
wow.
like
Yeah.
it just
like a sonic shock.
Like as she arrives in, she lands in Felicity Blake's body and becomes present.
I mean, I imagine I can't see a difference, right? Or can I? When I look at who was Blake.
Felicity Blake. No, she's just screaming. Maybe you can hear there's something about the quality of the voice.
The voice has changed. Yeah, I can sense
that. Just like Tatler's voice changed when he smashed the tape.
Yeah, and
just like Redmark's voice changed when he spoke in some kind of Irish accent.
Yeah. And I think that's it. Is having noticed those previous changes and sensing this as something coming from inside her. I think I dropped her hand. Obviously, I mean she's probably let go of it in this screaming moment anyway. But
yeah.
I want to sort of try and. I feel like that change attracts my attention more than the willow swaying, more than the crustacean's obviously there, and it's this huge fucking dangerous, insane image. But I think there's something about the truth of this. I feel like I want to try and take her by her shoulders and say, you're there, aren't you? You know where we really are. Who are you? Where are we? Speak to me. You can trust me.
As he says that, she kind of turns these terrified, baffled eyes to him and screams the same thing back. Who are you? Where are we?
Which gives Tatler the opportunity. As Redmark is either going to reload or...
Tatler with the opportunity.
Well, Tatler with the involuntary action. I think he's.
Of course he's
stood there somewhat frozen, and it's almost like everything that is happening. He immediately blocks it out. He starts talking to himself. He says, and with that boundary, he brings up his 50. That's now 25 half centuries for Tatler in Test cricket. And that puts him in very esteemed company. And then I take off my helmet and just sort of lift my bat in the air, put it under my arm, clap the crowd, put the helmet back on, say, and that's an easy decision for him to leave that last delivery of the over. Will he add to his score? We'll have to wait. They'll take drinks there. And he takes his helmet off again and just walks towards the garage, clapping an imaginary. Walks across the pitch, straight past this creature, unless it attacks him.
No, it's still forming itself.
Towards the garage, towards the pavilion, of course.
Yeah, he walks through its lashing claws just accidentally,
which makes perfect sense to me, Dan, as the garage. I love it. So you're heading off to that right hand side, strong, clear diagonal. That cricketers walk away at a break or a dismissal.
Long walk across the pitch.
Yeah, and for whatever happens through the rest of the round, he's just eating cucumber sandwiches and drinking a gin tea.
Drinking teams.
Which leaves Luther Redmark.
What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Get back!
I say as I'm reloading the shotgun frantically.
Fuck.
So you reload the shotgun and this thing comes out and you can see that Blake and Phillips are just locked, looking at each other, really sort of as if they're sort of locked in some kind of weird dance. They can't tear each other's eyes away from each other, and they both asked each other this question about, where am I? What is this place? And they both clocked this thing, and you're just in time.
And I'm screaming at them. I'm like,
you're in a fucking garden with a giant fucking crab. Do something. Use your fucking guns, you stupid cunts.
And as you say, you stupid fucking cunts, the last of Paul's ruined body sort of sucks up to form his legs that drift, and they're like children's legs underneath a crab, where it's a human torso with this really weird veil, with a glittering golden black veil, and these two circular eyes, and it turns and it looks at
sounds
you.
Like Vardock from.
It's a lot like Vardock from
Legend of Seven.
Yeah. It looks at you, Redmark, and you hear the orgasm.
Oh no!
Beyond the trees, and you realise that something has finished. Some casting has finished.
Something has finished.
Yeah. And do you fire?
Of course.
You just hear, was it all right for you? And then
give me one more shotgun.
Could I have closed enough range to get a bonus die?
Yes. I think you stalk forwards doggedly. Hands shaking but feet steady.
I'm trying to shoot it in the eyes.
Yeah. Go for the eyes.
And it's almost like there's a mouth opening, trying to speak to you.
Don't let it. Kill it.
So I got a... with my bonus die, I got a 49 on my 45. I will spend the luck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You'd be mad not to.
So 4 luck.
This black aperture opens behind the gauze, and you begin the beginning of Aklo, which you can understand. And as you squeeze the trigger, you hear these words. It's a shifting sequence from almost via some kind of English to Latin to Aklo weird thing that happens where you hear, "For the earth will be filled with the glory of the knowledge of the great dreamer as the waters cover the sea." And then you blow its face off.
I do.
For how much?
14 points of damage.
14, that'll do it.
Oh, great.
And it sort of sulphurously begins to corrupt upon itself.
I've done that.
And Arundel is there with Tam Phillips. I think you're holding each other's hands.
Yeah.
Not fully understanding what is going on, but you know, Tam Phillips, you're looking at a different woman.
Yeah.
You just know it.
But maybe there's some sort of weird panicked bond in that we clearly both don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not it's not Blake.
No, and I think Arundel points at this collapsing sulphurous thing and just goes, I told them it was there. It took her and the child. It took them. And she kind of looks around frantically as if the cave should be there, even though she's been through this whole process of going to the weird fen and everything. It's the connection to that monster kind of, you know how it takes you back to if it's here, then we should be there.
Yes.
And she stumbles forward towards it as it collapses. Where is she? Where did you take her? Where is she?
You can see the sort of part of this skull face, which is half of which has been obliterated, and this white circular eye behind the gauze, behind the veil, seems to sort of blink and form again, then blink and form again, and you hear again in this ancient language that you're not fully. Actually, she doesn't feel like she understands, but Felicity Blake might have understood this. You get this. It's trying to talk to you. It's trying to answer your question, but it makes no sense. But I think Redmark, you very clearly understand it as the key must lead to the gate, and the gate must lead to the key, for the doorway must open. I am the key. I am the gate. I am the teacher. I am the pupil. And that's when Paul Wardlow dies.
Heart of glass, if it shattered, darker days will come our way. I look back to remember memories that never fade. I know why I'm alone. Mistakes that I've made have burned this hole. I'll pray for a redemption to heal my troubled ways, blinded by perception.
And that's where we should stop.
So juicy.
Big
Oh,
fan.
what's gonna happen next?
Very nice.
I have a meta question. We might want to have this conversation in character next
Oh yeah.
time,
Go for
but are we triggering them by killing them, or is that a necessary stage? Do we have to kill their human form before we can kill their monster form, or are we just triggering them? Do we need to stop?
Yeah. If we just leave them alone,
More respect.
we'll then just...
Are we actually? Should we just go to the pub?
Yeah.
Like, are we causing
always the
this?
question.
Which is always Dan's question, but sometimes he's
shrimp
right.
and the fish head down on the A362.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
They only do food on a Sunday though.
The crayfish, but you won't get
Um,
a table. They're booked up weeks in advance.
Yeah.
They do a lovely
There's the
prawn
fox-
bat.
the
They do
fox
a
theatre.
lovely-
go to any other
Nice
timeline.
prawn bat.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I'm feeling a bit off prawn bats right now.
Yeah.
What was the pub called that we were trying to get to
Yeah,
in
that's what I just said. Was it
in the other game?
The Miner's Arms, right?
Miner's Arms.
Mine is
The
arms.
Minotaur's Arms. Yeah.
The Miner's Arms.
The Miner Bird's
maybe-
Arms.
Well, Chris Caldwell did say...
You'll notice I've got myself an Ordnance Survey
Yes.
map, so I'm going to see if it
Fantastic.
exists.
The-
Sure, Joseph will be very happy if in our next session I suggest a trip to the Miner's Arms.
by all means.
Oh yeah.
We can make it work in.
Yeah. You just get a plane.
Lovely.
That's
Lovely
great
stuff.
stuff.
No, I'm loving it.
Well,
Great
but
stuff.
it was good that you took Wardlow on, though. Well done, guys. Well done.
I mean,
Oh, I've got a question that I need to ask now because I'll forget. When you were describing the portrait to me and the family likeness,
Yeah.
did Charlie Westenra recognise that family likeness?
Do you mean the likeness in the Redmark, or do you mean the
portrait?
the portrait in the living room of the father and the mother?
The father and the mother, as in not related
No,
necessarily
you don't-
to the
you
guy
don't-
he saw.
You don't
in
get the impression that that's Launceston. The man who you met with Jacinta. You've not seen that man.
no. The naked, mad, posh fucker from the start.
Do you mean when you saw the portrait with the parents
In the library.
of Richard
Yeah,
Launceston?
Launceston's
You saw a
parents.
family resemblance with the man.
There was no family resemblance with Westenra either.
No, but both Westenra. I think what you said, Joseph, and you said
You said this.
feel free to correct that both Redmark and Westenra recognised a resemblance between
The
Richard's father
Yeah.
and Rafe Launceston.
Yeah.
So
Is that
Westenra
correct?
knew in that moment that he was looking at someone related. So Richard Launceston looks like Rafe Launceston. And
Okay.
Richard's father, Oliver Launceston, looks like Rafe Launceston.
But none of them bear any resemblance as far as Charlie Westenra is concerned to the two posh people he met
No.
in the woods.
Crucially, no.
That's right then.
That's curious.
Just checking.
But of
Just
course,
checking.
there is a missing.
There's a missing person.
There is a missing person and a missing animal.
We also need to start
You've
thinking
got
about
a question over a
specific
stag
dates.
and the fish.
Someone's just being conceived as
Yeah.
well.
Yes,
And there's a whale downstairs.
there is.
And there's a fucking
I'm also
whale.
really just... My main worry is Kit. I don't know why.
Yeah.
What, like walking sticks
Yeah, no, like Lilith's
Backpacks.
boyfriend that was following
and cagoules?
potentially.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
There's some sort of shit. Like there's something about that. The fact that she was slightly on edge, and there's something about this coupling and this like
yes.
fucking and fertility.
sort of overlooked
and all
that,
of
haven't we?
stuff. And Lilith having been killed in that world, and then us being hit. I don't know. There's something that doesn't sit right with me about that. Meta chat
Yeah.
since it's happening, but yeah.
Yes.
Well, When we arrived back at the table and the tape recorder, was like clicking at the end of the tape, I assumed that Ellen had been
Lilith.
Lilith,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? And that she'd died here because she died
Yes.
there,
Yeah.
or vice
Yeah,
versa.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Makes
But then, do we know
Yeah.
who Kit was? It might be a red herring, or it might just be a bit of detail. But
Well, he was never.
he was
with
never.
us.
But we also felt followed initially, and my initial instinct.
There aren't any red herrings, Dan, and I wish you'd pay attention. There's an owl, a bear, a ball.
There was a fish head. Maybe it was a herring.
Maybe it was a red herring.
Fish head. Yeah.
I take it back.
Listen, all of my herrings are red, and they're also all relevant. No, lovely sesh.
What a joy, team.
Yeah, I'm glad and sorry for my internet
Beautiful.
fuck-uppery. It was
No,
obviously
I
out of
mean,
my hands,
hardly
but
your fault.
I'm
You came
glad
back.
we
You
managed
came
to
back.
rejoin.
It was.
I'm sorry that you ended up in at the deep end.
No, I loved it. It was great to join in right as we were murdering Man-Bear Pig.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Pig. This was 5.